Hey, Dad, Dad.
Michael!
Ah, there he is, there he is.
It's a big day.
Greatest father in the world right here, guys.
A doting son invites his dad to lunch so he and his girlfriend can deliver some big news.
We've been thinking over, and I think we're gonna move in. We're gonna get a place.
Hallelujah.
It's an exciting and touching moment. But what would you do if, after overhearing the son announce he's moving in with his girlfriend,
I'm gonna watch the restaurant.
you become an eyewitness to his dad making a move of his own?
Oh, God, your hair.
Would anyone risk destroying a son's relationship with his father
Thank you so much for coming out.
to save a young woman's honor?
Oh, come on, just relax. Let's have some fun.
To find out, we stash our hidden cameras in the Black Bear Saloon in South Norwalk, Connecticut. And we hire actors Mike, Lisa, and Bob. So we've got all the angles covered for this dysfunctional family triangle.
We were just spending so much time at each other's places. It didn't make sense for us to have two separate places, you know?
Mike and Lisa make plans for their new home together,
It's a big step.
That's great.
while the two men at the next table seem more interested in texting and chatting up the waitress, who happens to be Tracy, another one of our actors.
Oh, it's crazy.
But then Mike leaves,
I'll be back in a sec.
and his dad starts coming on to his girlfriend.
Because I really like being around you. Michael's Mike. Michael's a little boy. You know, I have a business meeting in Aspen. You come along with me. We'd have a great time.
Yeah, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, stop,
What?
please.
What?
It's just making me feel uncomfortable.
Their mouths stay shut, but their fingers can't shut up. Soon, one of them heads off to the restroom so he can give a play-by-play to Tracy, the waitress.
I think he was coming on to her.
I think he was.
And then I'm texting my cousin saying, he's coming on to the girl. I says, listen to the story. I said, that's up. He's probably my age, right? And I go,
You guys didn't say anything? Did y'all say anything?
I didn't, because I didn't know if I was out of place.
Returning to his table, there's a silent struggle over what to do. Finally, one of the men speaks up.
You okay?
No, I don't know what to do.
What happened? Is that his fault?
Time for us to be honest with our reluctant heroes.
So it is. It is a show. How are you? Thank you, Jonas.
I didn't want to say anything because you don't want to get involved, but I was going to say something.
Yeah, no, I was not leaving until I made sure she was okay, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We try it again, and this time it's 5 members of the Willard family in a neighboring booth, as our no-good dad begins making unwanted advances on his son's girlfriend.
Stop. I'm asking you, stop.
Almost immediately, Joni Willard tunes in to what's going on and is visibly upset, and so is her 13-year-old daughter, Maddie.
You're making me uncomfortable still, please. You're just like hovering over me.
Especially after Dad leaves and Lisa and Mike argue
Dad?
about what just happened.
Your dad is making me really, really uncomfortable. Hitting on me and making me feel really, really uncomfortable.
My dad? That's ridiculous.
I know. No one wants to.
I'm gonna call him. I'll call him out. If he did it, he'll tell me.
And then Mike comes back and says his dad is denying
You know
everything.
what he said? He said he doesn't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know.
This is a man I trust more than anybody. Oh, you tell me one
Joni
thing,
has
I'm
had
done?
enough.
How much? What'd you see?
On at her, and she just kept asking him to stop.
Just now? Like,
yeah,
really?
while you were out there, and she kept asking him to stop. He wouldn't.
I wouldn't make this up.
She was being very nice to him. He wouldn't stop.
Time for us to put a stop to it and find out what made Joni go where her husband and sons dared not tread.
We could see your face. You were very disturbed. How much could you take?
Oh, I was about at my limit. I was going to get up before, but then I thought, I was interrupted. Joni, if you didn't butt in, then I would have.
So the boys were hiding and the women were speaking up, including the 13-year-old.
I wanted to say, stop touching her.
Good for you.
What no one seemed willing to do was to confront the dad who was the source of all the conflict with his totally inappropriate behavior. But then we meet Dean Graves.
You look gorgeous.
As soon as Dad makes his first move, the woman at the next table notices, laughing uncomfortably. But it only takes a little over a minute for the New Zealand-born Dean Graves, sitting behind our actors at the bar, to see what's going on and react. First, he motions to his friend to check it out. And then, like a storm brewing offshore, he rolls in like thunder from down under.
You know what we should do? We should think about going to Aspen.
I'm thank you.
We're fine.
She doesn't look fine, and I think you're making a lot of us feel uncomfortable observing your behaviour. Just so you're aware, okay? We're all sitting here and you're being very obvious about your advances. She looks like she doesn't want it from you, and we're feeling a little uncomfortable about it.
Really?
Really.
And once Dean confronts our dastardly dad, the other onlookers feel they should also speak up.
We're just having a little fun, that's all.
She doesn't look like she is. Your son just told you that there will be into it, right?
Hi.
It's okay?
No, I don't think she is okay.
It's just a little misunderstanding, that's all.
When Mike returns, Dean waves him over.
What's up, man?
So you left your, I'm assuming it's your girlfriend. This guy moved up close to her and started rubbing her arm, and she felt very uncomfortable. So
That's
that chap there.
That's my dad.
There you go.
I think you might be wrong, man.
Okay. Just worried about it, that's all.
Thank you.
Time to put his mind at ease and maybe rescue our actor playing the no-good dad.
Hi, sir. How are you? I'm John Quinones. You got up right away.
Not right away. I wanted to be sure that what I was seeing was right.
Where do you get that from?
Grew up in New Zealand and now living in the United States, and I guess that's just values your parents put in you.
All right, Dad, come over here. Say hi to Dean. Don't punch him, okay? What did you think?
I thought, oh, great. Somebody from the other side of the world is going to beat the pulp out of me.